Hello. Boom. Jump scare. Whatever. Yay, it worked. Okay. So Discord was having a moment. It was having a moment. I have to go eat something, so this was going to be a quickie, and it probably will still be just like an hour ish. But yeah, because I wanted to eat something, and then I want to play on the computer for a little bit more, and then I want to go to bed. So yeah. I'm not really making any progress with the weird wolf picture because I don't know so what has been happening today. Well, I was going to film the video because like we already have an idea for the video and stuff, but the problem is that the idea relies on it not being too hot, not being too wet, not being too overgrown. That's the other thing, which I completely didn't look at the last time I was up over there. So I need to check that out. I might have to go over there and then walk all the way back, and it'll be pointless me going there because it would be too overgrown. It's only because ticks. That's the only problem. Is that like ticks have been spotted in the area. So if it's too overgrown, I don't want to have I don't want to have Lyme disease. You know, I don't want to. I don't want to not be able to eat meat. You know, I would hate that. I like my steak for fuck's sake. So yeah, um, yeah, I really want some steak now. No, I've got crumpets. I actually have crumpets. That's what I've got to eat. I'm gonna eat some crumpets because they're gonna go out of date soon. Well, they already are out of date. That's why they were super cheap. So yeah. Anyway, yes, I was going to film the video today, but I didn't know any of these things. I didn't know if if it was going to be overgrown. I was going to film it the day before, but it was raining, and then it was way too hot. And today it was also way too hot. And I think it's just not the right season to actually go out walking, like around here, especially. You know, because there's no shade. There's no shade. I live in the middle of farmland, open fields everywhere, terrible for walking. If there was a park nearby, then yes, but there isn't. So fuck that. There's even woods. There are woods. There's a couple of wooded areas, but the reason why they're woods is that they are they're built on a type of the woods are built on a type of soil. I know built woods. The trees grow in the type of soil that is like incredibly porous. It's all spongy, which is bad for heavy people because apparently the earth can actually eat you. So yeah, like the earth can actually swallow you up. You can actually I've stood on it because I didn't know the dangers, but I've stood on it and then all of a sudden when I got back um, from that walk, I got told by Damon that it's like yeah that's why there's like a bunch of warnings about how people shouldn't really go there if it's been like too wet or if it's been too dry because the earth can literally give way and you can fall into the ground. The earth will eat you. What the fuck? So I can't go walking in the woods because our woods around here are super dangerous. So that's fun. So yeah, wow. I know view counters are bullshit, but seriously, talking about the woods eating people, and all of a sudden everybody fucks off. So yeah. Uh, so yeah, it's like not walking season for me anyway, unless I want to go into Peterborough, or if I want to go do something, you know, if I want to go traveling somewhere, basically walking around here, it's a no go. But that's okay because I walk around the house, so that's fine. I can have a walk around the house. Um, So yeah, I've got the I want to do a backup plan for in case this filming thing doesn't work, or maybe even just a whole nother video as well. So you get 2 videos for Leather Week and Rubber Week. Um, so yeah, I want to brainstorm about what we could do for the other video, and then I can shoot it this weekend because I've got the house to myself again. Might have a visitor, but I'm not entirely sure yet. But yeah, I've got the house to myself, and got basically nothing to do because like the one paying job right now is this wolf logo thing, and he's not giving me any feedback. It's really annoying. He's not giving me any feedback whatsoever. So I'm basically scraping. I'm scraping together like everything I can um, in my head about like what I can do to make it. You know, all my years of tattoo designs and all that stuff. Um, all of the wolf ones. I'm basically trying to find if they have been done the logos yet. Turns out they have. Turns out every fucking design that is simple enough to be recreated as a logo has been done. It's been done. So yeah, it's kind of like it's really annoying doing sketches and then like finding out while you're looking up, you know, just reference pictures of wolves and stuff, or even just simplified versions of wolves and stuff. That it's a logo and it's been done. It's like fuck. So yeah. Just when I'm on stream, I'm on stream, I've been actually not gassy today up until right now. Just fucking typical. Whatever. Try not to think about it. Whatever. In other news today, that's a creepy shadow. It made it look like there was a giant spider on the floor, but it wasn't. So that's cool. In other news today, yeah, I've basically not been doing much. It's been too hot in here to do anything in here. So I should turn off the computers really when it's that hot. But yeah, it's only got to like 20 degrees C, but that's like, you know, I'm not used to that after it being like 15 degrees at the hottest, which is perfect temperature for me. So yeah, whatever though, whatever. But yeah, I just had like I haven't been depressed today. I've had a couple of big like peaks of random depression. You know, so basically like if I'm not doing anything, my brain will just randomly be like, it's like you're super sad right now. And it's like, okay. And then I'll go and do something. And I won't actually think about it. So yeah. It's mainly because I keep getting reminded. I keep getting reminded because everybody's doing something this weekend, and it's really pissing me off. But I keep getting reminded that you can't do anything this weekend. It's like, even Damon is off doing something right now, and it's like I could have done. I could have gone with him, but it would have added complications, and I couldn't deal with it. Plus, I have got a couple of like chores to do essentially, and a couple of actual work to do, and it's just a lot easier. Well, I can only do that here, so yeah. But it's really annoying that I can't just hop on a bus and then hop on a train to anywhere, and yeah. And I can do that if I'm honest, I can do that. It's just that I don't want to wait a couple of hours for the bus to come to show up in the village. The village bus shows up once every 2 hours ish, which basically means that I'm kind of trapped here, and it does suck. Like if I absolutely had to, I could use the car, We do have a spare car, but I can't even use that right now because it needs it needs an MOT, and it's not road legal, so that's fun. So hate self. It's just one of those things where I'm by myself and got nothing to do this weekend, so I'm going to be working. Woo. Until Monday. So yeah, but I can film something, so that's cool. I can film something and then do some work and chores and blah. Yeah, all that good stuff. Nobody talking today. What gives? What gives? I'm looking forward to Sunday. I'm gonna cook myself a super nice dinner. A nice, a nice big heavy meal. Nice yummy. I don't have any steak. Fuck that. I hate that so much. I can't just order steak. Ugh. But I'm gonna cook myself a nice, big, chunky, heavy meal. And like, oh, I can't. I would get in the hot tub or something. I don't know. Just have like a chill out day. Like I usually take Sundays off to just chill and not do anything. But the difference between chill and not do anything here in the middle of the country, in the middle of the countryside, with nothing to do, in a village with no pub, the pub's shut. Um, is that I got nothing to do. And when I lived in London, like in the different places that I've lived in London or around London or something, I could always go to the pub. I have a choice of pubs. I had a choice of pubs and restaurants and just like places to hang out, stuff like that. And yeah. Oh, actually, that's a bummer because I have got no money, so I can't actually go to the pub. I would find something to do. I would go out and do stuff. Like literally, the only thing to do in the village is go for a walk. And I mean, if you're a child, there is actually a couple of playgrounds. So there is a park, but it literally consists of um, like an area the size of an average like plot of land that you would have for an average English house. So about the size of my garden, I guess, but wider. And it's got like a climbing frame in it. It's got a couple of swings, and it's got a bench, and essentially that's it. And it's like that's a park. That's the village park. That's in the village. That's deeper in the village. It's like half a mile that way. So yeah, there is the recreational space. There is a field that is basically in just attached to the village. There's fields everywhere, but they've got crops in them of stuff. So people can't actually just run around in the fields. They're not meadows; they are fields. And but there is one that's on the end on my end of the village. It's just over there. It's huge, and there's nothing in it. It's just a fenced off area, and there's nothing in it. Um, no trees, nothing. It's just a big. It's literally just a crop growing field that they have turned into just the village recreation area, which is fine if I had a dog, but I don't. I although I do have some dogs, like they're not here, so yeah. Uh, um, So yeah, I'm kind of a bit screwed. I kind of want something to do. I can't go to the village recreation area field because it will be too hot. For the next couple of days, it's going to be quite hot. So I can't just go out with no shade. So I can't just go out and film something with my levers. Um, so yeah, I really need another thing, another video project, or maybe two video projects. I don't know. So I'm just I'm open to ideas. If anybody has them, I'm open to ideas and the things that anybody wants to talk about and stuff. I'm cool. Like I have a bunch of leather stuff. I have a bunch. I have one rubber thing that I can't really get on by myself still because it needs to be repowdered. You know the vest thing. It needs powder to basically get it on because it will hurt a lot if I try to get that thing on by myself. Um. So yeah. I've been really bad with my social media. Like the only thing I've been updating ish has basically been whenever I upload pictures, and that's not really I'm not really checking my social media when I do that. I'm kind of cut off with my social media. I can't even talk to my um kind of pen pal. She's not my pen pal. Basically, my ex. I was going to say my ex-wife, but that's wrong. My ex-girlfriend. I basically she's by herself for a long periods of time recently, and it's kind of cool to basically talk to her. However, it's going to be the weekend, and she has kids, so essentially it's kind of I've got no chance of getting any communication with her. So it's like I got no one to talk to. All of my friends are American. And they're always asleep whenever I want to talk to them, or they're at work or doing something. Hi, Panafox. So yeah, it's a bummer. Plus, I found out the other night that at least one of my friends doesn't understand my humor, or has been taking what I say seriously when I was joking, which is a bit of a bummer. But you know, American, it's weird. The different sets of humor from different countries are kind of annoying, you know. Yeah. Hey, Panfox, have you got an idea of something I can shoot for leather slash rubber week? Have you got any ideas? Any ideas at all? Like, what is your favorite thing that I own that is leather or rubber? So yeah, that is crazy. It's like that. What do you mean the different humors for different countries? Well, it's just it's a cultural thing. It's a weird cultural thing. Like I, I mean, I've got friends here, and I've got friends in the States, and I live here, and sometimes I visit the States. Um, and basically, it's like there is a difference. There's a real difference. For some reason, I have to make a bit of an effort to be funny when I'm in the States. And it's not that much of an effort. It's literally, it's more joke and slapsticky kind of humor. With America, it's I don't want to say simple, but it's a little bit simpler. But I have to make an effort to make these particular jokes or this wordplay, or it's very cultural references as well, and it's really that's also annoying. Um, Whereas here, I kind of naturally I've got like the sarcastic humor down. People understand the sarcastic humor and think it's funny, and just general wittiness is kind of like, there's like a dueling wittiness that you have with people here sometimes, and you don't get that in the States. Everything's slightly simpler, which again is nicer, but you have to make an effort more with the simpler jokes, and it's like, ugh. So yeah. Have we did a pick with the rubber vest? We did a couple of vids. I know you meant vid. We've done a couple of vids with the rubber vest. Like I said, though, that is incredibly hard to get on by myself. It takes a long time, and it sometimes hurts. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to promise that I can wear the rubber vest in a video, because I will try to put it on, and then if it fails, I will have nothing else for the video because you wanted the rubber vest. So if that works, great. But do you have like a second favorite rubber or leather thing? I mean, I can kill some time here. I can kill some time here. Okay, so listing off my leather stuff, I have the waistcoat, 2 leather harnesses. I've got the big boy harness, and I've got my new harness. The leather braces, gloves. Did I say gloves? No, I said waistcoat. So gloves. Oh, that was gross. Oh. That was horrible. Oh, have you ever felt like a giant piece of earwax kind of dislodge itself from inside your inner ear and then fall out, and you kind of instinctively tilt your head, but it feels like something's crawling out of your ear. It oh, that really feels horrible. I hate that. I hardly ever feel it when it actually happens because I never have like big chunks of earwax in general. But oh my god, that is it's never happened on camera before. For me, I don't think. Oh yeah, feels horrible. I'm gonna have to cotton bud my ears. People say that you shouldn't do that because it just pushes debris into your ear, further into your ear. But like I kind of scoop with the cotton bud, so I never understood that thing. Whatever. Anyway, listing my leather stuff. Yeah, I've also got the leather pup hood, and you haven't seen a lot of that recently because it's hardly it's hardly requested anymore. I do need to reunite where is it? The actual mouth part is up there, but it's never been used because my extra chin is just too big. It kind of like hits on it and it kind of annoys my mouth. But yeah, it's not, and also because it needs extra care because it's like it was expensive, and also it like part of it is kind of like damaged, like the leather on it is kind of drying out in one section, and no matter how much I treat it, it kind of doesn't seem to want to fix itself, which is really annoying. But you can't really tell on camera. But anyway, I've got those. I've already said gloves. I think that's it. I think that's all of my leather stuff. I think I could be wrong. I got a leather. I've got a leather hat as well. So yeah, it's the Australian hat. It's just made out of leather. But yeah, my rubber stuff. I have. Um, oh, I've got the Executioner hood as well. But the thing about that is that's really hard to film with because I can't move my face while I'm wearing it. Otherwise, it will move around. My eyes will kind of like the eye holes will disalign and ride up my face, and could hurt my eye. So yeah, the rubber stuff. If we're counting neoprene, also, I've got a pup hood. I've got um, I got the pig mask, but I'm not entirely sure about that. I got the pig hood, the proper rubber pig hood, the black one, which is cool, but it doesn't really show up on camera anymore because of the whole. It's not super shiny. Um, but I could wet it up, I guess, to make it slightly shiny. I'd have to keep doing it when I'm filming. So yeah. Um, yeah, I do have some rubber gloves, but they're huge industrial ones. They're proper thick rubber gloves. They're not like washing up gloves. They're not just the latex ones that you put on your hands, but they're proper like heavy duty industrial chemical ones. Basically, I got them because that was part of my construction gear from when I had to handle things like lime and stuff for making cement and shit. For actually mixing the cement, they give you this stuff. They've never been used on the construction site, but basically, I didn't return it when I stopped doing that. So yeah, I've got those. Um, I do have like a couple of other. I've got some fake rubber things, but the problem is with those is that I need somebody's help to actually get in them. So yeah. So your favorites of my leather stuff is the pup hood, the harness, and the vest. You like that? Yeah. No. So I was just like, ooh, I could do. I could even do an orc thing or something as well because I got paints. I got body paints. Ooh. Hmm. Yeah. So you like those things? Okay. Okay. I you're talking about the leather pup hood, right? Not the neoprene one. So I don't know when that yep was. I don't know if that was a new one, or if that was like if I've already read that yep. I probably no, I already read that yep because that was the those are your favorites. Got it. It's basically all of my that's all of my visible leather anyway. you know, it's like yeah, I'm okay with that. Either or, you don't really mind as long as I cover my face. Yeah. I've also got Damon's leather harness, which basically I could, because I'm assuming you just want it open, and it naturally is open because it doesn't do up anymore. But Damon's leather harness is would be smaller on me, so it would show more the belly off and the harness, depending on which harness do you like the most. So you don't care about the pup hood, but which harness do you like the most? Could I wear both? I mean, I could wear the belly harness, and then I could wear the shoulder harness. It would look a bit busy, but yeah. The belly harness doesn't feel like it fits, which is weird because my tummy, remember I measured my tummy, it's the same size. It doesn't want to seem to expand when I'm standing up. It has gone a bit bigger when I sit down, but when I'm standing up, it doesn't seem to want to, it doesn't spread, you know? I don't get what the deal is with that, how that works. So yeah. So you like the big boy harness. I call that the big boy harness because it's just thicker than regular harnesses. Um, so you like the one that can go on my tummy. Do you like it better on my tummy or on my chest? Because if I'm wearing the waistcoat, you can't really see the shoulders of the other harness anyway. I should just call it the shoulder harness. But yeah. It's always a pain to get on. So okay, so if I'm going to do the video, then I have to wear it on my chest. Got it. With the vest. And you don't mind which pup hood. I feel like I haven't done a lot of videos with the brown pup hood. I know it's uncomfortable to wear sometimes, but I might give that a go, and if it's uncomfortable, then I'll switch to the leather one. So yeah. But yeah, I can make this video. I can make that video as is. I'm just trying to think of a way to make it new. See, I've mentioned the paints. I've mentioned the the paints set that I've got, because I've got a lot more colors now, so that's cool. But I was actually thinking of, like, if it was without the pup hood, then I could actually just write something on my tummy, like want to ride, or like rub for luck or something, you know. I'm just trying to think of a way of making this video unique. But if you want to think about, like, where I want to shoot this video, then go for that as well. Like, think about where in my house or even outside of my house that I can film this. So yeah. Wow. Rob Daddy. Nah, that sounds a bit weird. Rob Daddy. Yeah. I'll be okay with, like, Pup Daddy again if I'm wearing the yeah. If I'm wearing the pup thing. Or Daddy Dog, Daddy Dog. Um but yeah. Before I went to Vegas, by the way, I was gonna get I saw I saw an ad for, like, this semi-permanent tattoo ink, where you basically draw it on people, and then you let it, you let it dry or sink in for a little bit, and then you wipe it off, and it leaves behind kind of like a stain on the skin, and it lasts for weeks and weeks apparently. And I was basically going to get some of that, and then I was going to write on my tummy, "Want to ride," but I didn't see it in time. Basically, I saw this and I wanted to order it, but it was going to arrive when I was already in Vegas. So I was like, ugh, I have to do it next time. I don't know how long it keeps for. So I don't want to get it now and then like, for next year, and then have it for next year. Anyway, so you want me to write "Rub Daddy on my belly"? Can we think of another thing to put on my tummy? Or even a pattern that I can do on my tummy or something. I could just film that. I could just film that separately. Redo the beach ball video. You know, I could make that a separate video. I might do that anyway. Because I've got all the colors now, so I can do that. You want me to write "puppy love" on my belly? Would you be able to see it properly? Yeah, you would. Hmm. Okay. Where do you want this to take place in the house? So I'm just trying to think of a way to make the beach ball video, because I've done the beach ball video before. I have actually, like, I've done a beach ball belly, painted my belly like a beach ball, and then yeah. But so in the bedroom, so kind of like when I did the padding video, that's how it will look, because literally there's a very small corridor in which I can actually film, um, and laying and rolling around on the bed is kind of rarely awkward to film. Because I found out that my tripod doesn't actually work in there. There's nothing to connect it to, because I've got a tripod that has like arms and stuff, but it can't actually support the phone in certain parts of my or on my bed or and stuff like that. It's really annoying. Yeah, the last padding video I did was pretty good. I got a couple of good shots, but that's only because I was incredibly lucky that my phone didn't fall over the entire time, because I literally just put it on the end of the bed and then kind of moved carefully on the bed. you know. But I can do that again. I can do that again. Yeah. So bedroom, pup hood, harness, the the big boy harness on my chest. Um, and vest. The vest is going to be a bit weird if I'm going to film it on the bed. And what am I going to be doing? Just just flexing and posing, you know? I still need these suggestions. Let me write down. That's funny. I'm gonna write all this down. Oh, I need the next page. Posing and rubbing, whichever pose you feel it. Okay. Sorry, I just realised I'm going to be actually a little bit busy this weekend with all the stuff that I've got to do. So, proper. And the vest open, I'm assuming. Bedroom, posing, rubbing, whatever pose you feel like. Bit of walking as well. Just doing that bit of corridor thing, I guess. Oh, and I've got to write. What do I have to write? Did we decide? Did we nail down what I'm going to write on my tummy? Well, it's just that I have a new padding. I have a new padding technique, and I wanted to try that this weekend as well. So maybe the beach ball belly paint thing will have to wait. Maybe just big pup. I'm not really a pup though. That's the thing. That's why I get like a what one of my pups again distinguished me from being a pup by basically saying that I'm more like a daddy dog or something. It can wait. That's cool. No, I've got this weekend. I've got the house to myself this weekend. It has to be like I'm going to shoot some of this tomorrow in the day in like in daylight. So yeah, the lighting in the bedroom is terrible. So I tend to try to use natural light whenever I can because it's usually so overwhelming that it's just yeah. My eyes are gonna funny again. Ugh. Why can't you ever decide if you're online or not? You know, my computer. It's so annoying. Whether people are watching or not. It's so strange. We can shoot ideas on Discord for the belly paint. Okay, well if you have another good one, let me know. If you basically if you come up with one, you're basically I'm gonna write Daddy Dog. Okay? But if you come up with one that's better than that, then I'll say so, you know. But remember, when I'm on, even though it says I'm online on Discord, it will probably say that I'm inactive or something, because I don't really I just have it on this computer and it's on all the time. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I have another. I have another. So just writing down the belly paint thing because I didn't write that down yet. I'll make sure I let you know. Cool. Yeah. So I got 3 videos to shoot because, like I said, I'm gonna take another stab at the padding video, because the last padding video that I did, that was shot fairly recently, and that was the intention of that was it was kind of a fail, because the intention with that video was that I was supposed to be testing out the beanbag method, because I ordered 2 beanbags and one showed up, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna test see if this is plausible. And now the other beanbag has been delivered, um, so I can actually destroy this one. In other words, I can cut holes in it and actually wear it, and then put padding in it. So yeah, so the padding effect will be more extreme. Hopefully, anyway, it will look more realistic. It might look better. I don't know. Finding padding as a big dude, with somebody who already has natural padding, is hard. By the way, if I was a slim guy, I could find all the fucking like actual professional shit that they use to basically show added weight on like movies, TV shows, photo shoots, all that stuff. Um, Online, it's available, and it's some of it is relatively cheap, but you could get actually like a whole silicone like fat suit, and it looks really really good. But they don't make it in my size because I'm already that shape. It's really annoying. Um, but yeah, I came up with the idea of the beanbag chair that I just cut holes in and then basically wear it, um, and then just add stuff to it. And there are some huge beanbags out there. There is like a product that's actually called like a wearable beanbag chair, and I wanted to get that, but I can't find it. It's not on Amazon, at least in the UK. It's not on Amazon. It's not on eBay. The best I can find was this weird turtle thing. You can make yourself look like a turtle, but the beanbags, all the beanbag shit is usually on the back because it's supposed to be like a shell. So yeah, it's really annoying. But no, I was like, well, I could just do this by not having beanbags, not having beans, beanbag beads, little polystyrene bead things, and just put in like um, a duvet in it and stuff. And when I shot the last padding video, what happened was, so I had a spot right in the middle of my chest, right on my fucking sternum, and it's just that I got rid of it, and it's just itchy. So hopefully I won't have an infection or something, which is really gross. But yeah, right in the middle, right there was a spot, and now it's itchy. Ugh, uncool. Um, yeah, it was meant to be with this beanbag, but what I did instead was I was going to put the beanbag in the clothes and then somehow suspend it, like from my necklace or something, suspend the whole beanbag. But it just looked kind of torpedo-y instead. It looked like it was a pillow. It looked very fake. So what I did instead was I took the padding, because I basically had a duvet, a blanket in it, um, and I took that out and I wrapped it round my belly, and it kind of didn't show any real added size, and it was kind of a bit of a disappointment, but and it didn't show any real big size, but it still showed something. It still was kind of like, it was a good experience. It felt like I was a lot bigger. It felt very right, and it was very fun to film. But immediately after I filmed it, it was kind of like, okay, now what do I do? It was kind of it was a bit of a bummer, you know. But now I have a bigger beanbag um, cover, and also, like I said, I can destroy this one. I'm going to actually cut holes into it carefully, so that my legs can go through it, and my arms if need be. Um, and then I can hopefully fit padding into it. Already put padding into it. I don't know yet. We'll find out. I've got that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow or the next day. I haven't decided when I'm going to start this little project. Just I've got a weekend to do it. So yeah. Um, I I don't know. I've got a bad feeling it's gonna not work. I'm gonna still try it, but it's just that all that effort and it will probably not work. But ultimately, I want to get the absolutely huge beanbag. The only problem with that is that um, I don't have any clothing that goes over the top of it, so it will literally be, um, my hands and feet sticking out of an enormous fuzzy ball, and my head, of course. Um, so yeah, depending on where the zipper is as well. A lot of the zippers on beanbag chairs are usually on the underside of the thing, which is annoying because that's where that's my point of entry. That's supposed to be my point of entry, but I'll figure it out. Because I have to get it, if it's on the underside and I've got to make two leg holes either side of it, then it's kind of like annoying because, well, I've got to get my entire and two armholes. I've got to get my entire body in it and my entire leg in it somehow, you know, and it's not really big enough to do it. I know you got me. I know this. I know padding's not really your thing. I get it. It's just that you're the only one here, and that's who I'm talking to. You're the only one I'm talking to right now. But I'm talking to people that are basically watching this on playback as well. Um, but yeah, the padding thing is weird. I need way bigger clothes. I need lots of absolutely humongous clothes because then I can do the padding thing. Ultimately, I want to get the ball suit and actually blow up like a balloon, and it will be cool because it looks like a lot of fun. The blueberry suits as well. They're quite cool. But I like the ball suit because I don't like just my hands being outside of the suit. I want my actual arms to be outside of the suit. And all the blueberry suits that I've seen, they always have like the arms are kind of like sunken into the suit, and that's kind of like not cool somehow. I don't know. But the problem with those is that they cost over 1,000. They cost $2,000 So they cost £2,000. They cost like $1,500. It's like, what? Really? Uncool. Like, if I ever have that much money, I usually just spend it on actually traveling. Close to a fursuit, yeah. Well, I got my fursuit was only $300. My fursuit was only $300. So yeah, brand new. Couldn't customize anything on it though, so that's something, I guess. But yeah, this is also a good thing for the the chunky furry community. Is that if you want to be super if you want to be super frugal when buying a fursuit, just get a bunch of beanbag chair covers, and then cut holes in them, or like use them as fabric, because some of this material is really good. It's it's almost the same stuff. If you're just looking for something that'll cover you up, all you need to do is sew a bunch of this stuff together, or like I said, cut holes in it, and you've got a fursuit. So yeah, a legit fursuit. Mine's a legit fursuit. Fuck you. I have a legit fursuit. That's what it said on the description. It said fursuit / mascot suit. It said fur / mascot suit. And then it said a bunch of animals that it could be, because it's very, very kind of like, you don't know what it is. It could be a dog, bear, hamster. It could be anything, you know. So yeah. I mean, I do kind of want to have a guinea pig for Sona. The only problem with a guinea pig for Sona is that in the Furverse, in the more realistic Zootopia-ish Furverse in my head, um, in my version of the Furverse, all the animals are proportional to the size that they are, to the actual size that they are. They might be, I can stretch it a little bit, so they might be a little bit taller or a little bit shorter, but yeah. You want a suit of your Skull Wolf? Well, that one's sort of easy, because you can get like a generic fursuit head of just like a regular wolf, and then you can actually buy like the bones. I've seen them online. I've seen them on like Wish and stuff like that, like super cheap. You can actually get like the skull parts to actually wear on your actual face, but you can actually just glue them to the yeah. I mean that part's sort of easy. So yeah. Itchy, bless him, is supposed to be making like a full on fursuit for me at some stage, but he's usually too busy to remember that he's got to do that for me. Cloud's going to be a bit difficult because of the whole, patchiness of the fur. You end up with like almost like a color palette swap of a leopard skin kind of fluffiness going on, which would be cool. But yeah, can Ichi do that? Yeah, he's a seamstress. He can. I mean, he's made a bunch of cosplay stuff in the past for himself. Um, so he wanted to have a bash at it, but he doesn't have a lot of free time. Well, the free time that he does have, he plays video games. So yeah. You didn't know? I'm pretty sure he's mentioned it a couple of times. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. But yeah. I really want my crumpets now. I don't know what I'm going to watch after I finish Malcolm in the Middle, by the way. I'm coming up on the last season now, and it's really annoying. Apparently there's like a new season of Bluey. I've seen 3 seasons of Bluey, but apparently there's like a new season or something. So I'm gonna check that out. But I don't know what else to watch after that. My brain keeps telling me that there's like there was a series that you saw on Disney Plus that you wanted to watch but you couldn't because you had other things to watch first. I have no idea what that is. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try to record 3 videos. I might only get to doing 2 videos, but I'm gonna try to record 3 videos. So there's like I'm gonna be trying to do, and I might do another brainstorm for the beach ball video, because I want to recreate the beach ball video that I did a while ago, but better, because now I've got more colors instead of just wasn't it just like orange, orange, blue, and white, kind of like weren't they the only colors that I had for the beach ball last time? No, I had green. I put green in there too. And it kind of worked on my belly, but I don't know. I don't know if I should go for like for even a different pattern, like have them just stripes on my belly, or if I should go for the beach ball, around my belly button, and then like the different sections of my belly, or what. And I don't know what to wear for. What if I could just do it topless or something? I don't know. See what I mean? See what I mean? I don't. I might just ditch that one and do that later. But I'm probably going to do a brainstorm for that one. I've got this video that we talked about. I'm going to try to film that as soon as possible. And then also I've got the padding video. So I don't know. I don't know if this is the order in which they're going to be in, but I'm going to try to do it in this order. Or I might switch the beach ball video for the padding video, so I can do that next after I do Itchy's so cool. He's alright. I don't think I wouldn't describe him as cool. He's very sweet. He's very cute. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I wouldn't say he's cool. He's kind. It kind of depends. I mean, he's cool because he gives me food. So, oh no, that's just why I love him. Shit. But yeah, he's annoying. He's very fun to tease. He's very fun to tease. Anyway. I'm gonna go then. I'm gonna go because I'm getting hungry for my crumpets. I didn't know whether to eat the crumpets before or after the live stream. But I guess it's after the live stream because I was already at the computer, so I was kind of like, should I get up and go make crumpets and then come back and do the live stream, or should I do the live stream because I'm right here right now. You know, and then do the live stream and then eat the crumpets. So a motion was detected. Creepy. Motion was detected because, yeah, spider shit. Not much spider news, by the way. There's been a small to average size spider walking on this wall. Oh, it's on. That's good. But yeah. Apart from that, we good. We good. Like, no more other spider news. Yeah. Okay then. Well, I'm just gonna say goodbye. Nobody want to say anything or ask me anything? No, before I go. Now's the time to bring it up. But belly rubs. Ugh, empty belly rubs. Oh damn, you really great. I'm not even that tired. And belly salute. Ow, really? Great. But yeah. See, nasty owie on my chest. Very not cool. Yeah. I had a spot there because I haven't showered for a couple of days and it's been hot. But that's not entirely my fault. It's basically because Damon has been busy every single time. Or he's been too tired. Every single time that I want to have a shower. So I'm gonna have to do my butt and my back, or parts of my back myself. Great. Anyway, yeah. I don't know when I'm going to be doing another live stream. I'll try to do one to do another brainstorm session. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Back, sorry. I'm going now. I literally was about to click the end broadcast button. You're with the family. Got it. I'm not, because I'm all alone. I'm all alone unless it kind of depends. I might have a friend dropping over at a random time. Like it kind of depends. It's Daryl, so yeah. Anyway, yeah. Bye, pen folks. Have a good night, and I'll be on Discord as well. So yeah. Toodles.